Today, we're looking at the cheapest versus most expensive snake that you could possibly buy. Starting with the cheapest.
This is a $100,000 two-headed snake that literally has a different personality in each head. And I'll be showing you why this is the most expensive snake on Earth, along with a $25,000 largest snake in the world, all the way down to a literal $1 snake.
Yes, so this first snake I was actually able to buy for only $1. Just from some guy on eBay saying he just wanted it gone.
Alec, was that you? Were you selling a snake for $1?
I wouldn't be surprised if it's actually a worm, and Tara Green is currently getting got.
You think it's like a giant earthworm?
That's probably just a regular earthworm that he's like, yo, this is a snake, bro. Buy it for $1.
It's gotten at him so many times.
You get what you pay for.
Dude, I gotta get a closer look at this.
So I opened up the container to reveal that my suspicions were correct. This thing looked extremely
That's a worm.
That does look like a worm.
It didn't have scales like a normal snake would, and in fact, it looked more like
a water
lucid
snake
worm. But little did I know that these things have some of the scariest mouths out of any animal.
That's not a real
Looks
photo.
like venom.
That looked AI.
Slimy. Is this even a snake?
Now, I was right to be suspicious, because when I went to scan a picture of this into Google, it told me that indeed it was not even a snake.
Bro,
It said that this
we
is
got
actually
it.
something called a giant Mexican caecilian.
Yes.
It's saying this thing has
Oh my
some
God,
of
guys,
the
we sniped that.
craziest hunting abilities.
Wait, so is this a snake or no?
I don't know, because I know that there are things called legless lizards that kind of look like snakes.
Wait, so you're saying it's a lizard?
Caecilian in English is worm.
How do you know that?
I made it up. Yeah, I did. I sound smart though. I sounded smart for a second.
Let me see. It is a group of limbless, worm-shaped amphibians.
Same thing.
Orange snakes, reptiles?
It says not a reptile.
It's an amphibian, guys.
Bro, I literally sniped that. I'm goated. Holy smokes.
Wait a second, is an earthworm an amphibian?
I think so.
Let me see. No, an earthworm is not an amphibian. Earthworms are invertebrates. Wait, sharks are invertebrates. That means earthworms and sharks are related.
Whoa.
Wow.
That indeed, it was not even a snake. It said that this is actually something called a giant Mexican caecilian.
Yo, and it's saying this thing has some of the craziest hunting abilities. Oh my gosh, I just got to test this.
In order
He's trying to
see its
escape.
special abilities, I quickly built this dude up a home. Google told me to use a bunch of moist dirt to make a deep floor area so the worm snake thing can dig around. Then I put some natural decorations around. And finally, these caecilian creatures sometimes can be fully aquatic in the wild, but in captivity, all we need is this nice little water dish to fill its water needs.
Well,
This is a dream home for a dollar worm or whatever this thing's called. This is like grabbing a homeless dude off the street and then like moving him into a penthouse mansion.
This aquarium probably cost like 100 times what he paid for this thing.
Yeah.
boy, let me get you in. Now, apparently these
Nice
things
glasses,
do have
Jack.
poisonous skin, which is why
It's
I'm using the
Mexican.
snake hook. And well, now he's in there. Let's see his special abilities he has.
Now, these guys' first
Do the
special
roar.
ability is, well, they love to dig in dirt, like I was saying earlier.
It is a worm.
Because they're worms,
It is
bro.
a worm.
No, it's not, guys. It's an amphibian.
They can say whatever fancy words they want. They're not tricking me. I know it's a worm. I know it's a worm.
No, it's not an invertebrate.
Yeah, you're right. I don't, dude. What is this freaking little slop?
It's
I
a-
don't-
just- it's a
freaking
worm.
Me out. It's really freaking me out.
It's a worm.
See how quickly he just completely disappeared from sight.
Ew.
Well, while this guy settles into his new home, I just had to find some videos of this species hunting. And in this amazing video by Willipede, we could see how this Caecilian just slowly inches up to a mealworm, acting all innocent and stuff. But the second he gets within striking distance, it pounces onto
Whoa.
the worm and instantly starts to drag it underground. where
Okay,
we can
that's
then see it
terrifying.
take
To the
off
dungeon.
the mealworm down a bit. But the thing is, this Caecilian hunting is not even nearly the coolest thing in this video. Like, what does the world's longest snake even eat?
Whoa.
Well, to find out,
Probably
let's
hot
go to our
dogs?
next snake, which is 250 times more expensive.
And I specifically chose this species because it has
Oh,
an
it's tiny.
insanely unique
A
special
condom.
ability that I just have.
Whoa.
If
What
you're
the heck?
wondering what species is inside this container, well, everyone, this
Hognose?
is a western hognose snake. And yep, it actually costed
Clocked
exactly
it.
$250. The prices in this video are not a lie. But anyways, these things are freaky because the patterns on their back almost look identical to the patterns on a rattlesnake. It has almost the same color
Oh.
too. But the main characteristic that makes this thing stand out is its nose. That, well,
Wow.
kind of makes it look like a hog, apparently. Hence why
It's
they're
Adam's
called
cousin.
a hog-nosed snake. Pretty creative.
Now anyways, this thing is actually a real snake, unlike the $1 one, but that means we gotta build it another enclosure. Oh yeah, that's pretty
Oh
cool
my
transition.
gosh.
Anyways, this will let us show off its special ability.
Now, for the floor, we want to use a material called...
I gotta give it to Terragreen. He's really leveling up his enclosures. I mean, he always made cool ones, but like this one looks like it's gonna be insane.
Yeah, this one is at least 179.99 cents at Petco.
Yeah. What was that dance that it was doing? Did you see that? I never seen a snake do that weird dance in the beginning. It was like, yeah, have you ever played that game growing up where like you would have a baseball bat put on your forehead and spin around a bunch, and then you have to go like pop a balloon? I feel like it was playing that game and it was really discombobulated.
Maybe it's how it confuses its prey. It does like the spinny spin spin, and then the prey gets hypnotized, and then it pounces right at the end.
They feel bad for it, and they're like, yeah, actually, I'm not going to attack you anymore because you seem like you're going through something.
Adam, you do that at Chipotle, right? You run around the workers to confuse them, and then you steal everything?
Yeah, while I'm putting in my order, I'm spinning in a circle.
He always gets something for free there.
Snake aspen, which is perfect for our $250 snake because it's super easy to dig and burrow through, which yeah, in the wild, these guys apparently like to do to stay protected from the intense desert.
Whoa.
Then we want to add tons of decorations like the snake hide so the snake can slither inside. And yeah, even though this enclosure looks pretty barren and empty, that's exactly what the snake species prefers, so it can slither around a ton.
So yeah, basically the reason I wanted to get this species is because they're the drama queens of the snake world. They basically put on this crazy show to scare off any predator that gets near them.
Look at that head.
This guy was just non-stop hissing at me if you listen closely. So I decided to pick them up with tweezers and move them to the new enclosure.
Okay, there we go. Jeez Louise, you
He's
are
about
a
to burrow.
feisty fella, Mr. Snake. But the thing is, I didn't even get to show off its coolest special ability yet. Let me try and do that.
Unfortunately, though, before I could show you that, the snake decided it was time to go for a little burrow. Yep, like I said earlier, this is something they do to hide from the intense desert heat. This is not their main ability, though, but it's just kind of cool to see that they can do this like our first one.
And yes, I actually do have a heat lamp that will recreate the desert heat. I just don't have it set up right now because it makes it easier to film without the roof on.
Anyways, I dug up the snake so I could show you guys its special ability.
First of all, take a look at his head.
If you look very closely, this snake's head has actually gotten like 2 times as big as it was before. They're actually able to puff out their cheeks when a potential predator is near.
So is that to maybe mimic the venomous look of a rattlesnake, right? Like it's trying to mimic that. Because I saw that its tail kind of coiled up too, just like a rattlesnake does, but it's technically not a rattlesnake.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right. And I think Terragreen's about to say it, but I think you're smarter than him, so you said it before.
Taco Tuesday! Taco Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Okay, maybe not.
Guys, it's Monday.
How many cups of coffee have you had today, Jack? Yeah, no, that's all right. That's what I figured.
Siete or ocho?
Nobody
6,
commented
7?
down below. No, 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 no!
Predator is nearby to mimic a rattlesnake's head shape. It's also sort of similar to how cobras make their neck
I am
come
the
out to look bigger.
smartest!
But the main thing the snake does to not get eaten is it actually plays dead.
So while the snake slithered to darkness so he would feel safe, take a look at this footage of when this guy went up to a wild western hognose snake and he started to put his hand near it. Almost instantly, the snake decided to play dead, so it flipped on its back and started to give the funniest performance I've ever seen.
What the heck is...
Eventually, it just stopped moving completely, and when this dude went to pick it up, you could see how good of an actor it is. It's so funny, too, because every time he would flip the snake right side up, it would just flip back upside down.
They gotta give this bro an Oscar.
Yeah, shout out to Nicole Berry. He's the one who uploaded this, and he has tons of other videos like this. Anyways, I quickly finished setting up everything in his tank and gave him a little water bowl, too. As a reward for scaring it a little bit while I was moving it, I gave it a nice, juicy mouse. Yeah, pretty cool to watch these guys eat. They'll eat about one of these a week during this stage of life. But remember, guys, this video is just getting started. I have so many other questions, like do $100,000 two-headed snakes fight over their food? Well, we're about to find out. So next up, let's see what a $500 snake looks like.
Now, we're getting pricey, but it's for a very good reason, as you'll see. But yeah, this snake was kind of just shipped in this bag. I feel kind of bad for it.
This seems like a hostage situation.
It looks like a body bag, bro, for snakes.
Yeah, it reminds me of like the bags that when you go to the geology store and they like give you the bag to put all your rocks in, you know?
And then you shake it.
Yeah.
You guys go to geology stores and buy rocks?
Yeah, you know, like in the gift shops of like a cave, you know?
Uh-huh.
No.
Alec, you gotta go outside more, man.
Yeah.
Get this out really quickly.
I think that
Inside
makes
of
you
this
stupid.
bag is a special kind of snake called a woman python. And he was not happy about being in that shipping bag. He kept trying to strike
scariest
at me
one of
through
them
the
all.
glass. But you could see how beautiful this species
He's like
is
skinny.
with that striped tan and orange.
Yeah, she likes to stay
The
fit.
reason I got this guy for the $500 species is because they're known for being one of the friendliest snakes.
Yeah, right.
Has tried to get me a lot. But yeah, I guess he's just super stressed from the shipping.
Obviously.
Wait, this snake snake looks really crazy because like the body is like thin and tall. Normally snakes are like circular, you know, and more plump, but this one's like, I've never seen that before. It looks like, yeah, I was gonna say it looks like an eel.
It really does. And also too, like, dude, bro, Terra Green just reminded me of like all the people that you meet when you go outside. Like, you know what I'm talking about, guys, when you go outside and you like meet somebody's dog and they're like, oh, my dog's so nice. It's the cutest dog. And then the dog is like,
I promise he doesn't bite, I swear. He's actually a good boy. You can pet him.
he actually just doesn't like men. He likes women. He doesn't like men.
Does he like rocks by any chance? Because I got like 10 of them in my pocket.
You want to see this, Gian?
Obviously, I don't want this guy to be stressed or angry at me, so I put this box over the top to give him some nice darkness, and I went and put him in a secluded and warm part of my house.
It really is a hostage situation. Bro showed up in a bag, and then he got harassed, and then now he's in darkness again.
Do you ever want to see sunlight again, buddy? You're gonna perform.
You're gonna act like you're happy.
I can make light go away forever.
This build in order to not bore you guys, but yeah, it's basically the same as that last
enclosure. Oh my gosh, these are getting huge.
Way more wood and branches, so the python would have some.
Bro, Terra Green is going all out.
Can get big, so that's why
Terra Green
is pretty massive.
Anyway, we got the snake right here. Let's give a check on him. How are you doing in there? And
are you calm now?
You don't know if the brown stuff on the floor is, well, it might be poop. But no, that's actually a super good sign.
Oh, I like that. I like that defense mechanism.
He might have pooped over the whole thing, but that's a really good sign, guys. That is a fantastic sign.
Wait, why is it all over the walls?
It's a good way for the snake to fight back. He's like, yeah, you want to put me in darkness? I'm gonna poop everywhere.
I think he probably pooped and then like he probably slithered everywhere and spread it all over.
I hope so, and I for his own case, because if not, that would mean that he would have had a very explosive diarrhea if he wasn't the one smearing it around. That'd be kind of fun to watch. I've never seen a snake have explosive diarrhea before.
Your move, Terra Green.
You and I have different definitions of a good time.
Yeah, you collect rocks.
Shipping containers, they don't go to the bathroom at all. But the fact he's just letting it all out means he feels a lot warmer and safer now. And that's good. I'm happy you're feeling a little bit better.
There's poop everywhere.
He looks as mad as everywhere. As
the enclosure. Still didn't really feel comfortable enough to hold him based off how much he wanted me dead. But yeah, pretty simple stuff. And he went to go slither to safety. He was definitely starting to feel less stressed.
All right, the main reason I wanted to get the friendliest snake species in the world
keeps calling it friendly.
Because as many of you know, my mom is like scared of all the pets I get. So I was thinking this was gonna help her cure her fear of snakes. But little is she gonna know when we try to feed it, this guy, he's not so friendly right now. All right, Mom, can you come in the garage? Hi, I just got a new pet to show you today.
Okay.
So why don't you come over here and
Terra,
just take a
Mom.
look at this tank and tell me what you see.
Oh my gosh.
his enclosure getting so big that she can literally fit in there.
That's python, and I wanted to get this species because it is the
What are you trying to say?
friendliest species in the world.
Oh!
Right, it looks like it's crazy, like it's just gonna strike any second.
Yeah, he is kind of mad right now, but I want to cure your fear of snakes, basically. So I need you
This is not a good time.
No.
All right, go ahead, stick it inside.
Shaking. All right, this is the first time you fed him too, right?
Yeah, he's super hungry. That's the main
A lot of
reason
times
why he's
snakes
so
won't
angry
eat
right
if they're,
now.
like,
All right, he's
angry.
coming, he's coming. Come on, eat it. He looks hungry. You can see the hunger in his
He
eyes.
moves really cool.
Are you scared right now?
Yeah, a little bit.
This is supposed to cure your fear, though. Make some mouse noises. Maybe
He's
you can trick him.
like coiled up. He's ready to pounce.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, this dude
It
was
looks like
taking
a very
while to
high-level
eat,
snake.
But eventually, we caught this.
Maybe he just like
The
don't
Doctor
drop it,
Strange
but,
of
like,
snakes.
move-
All right, maybe he's not that intelligent.
How did he miss that? Just fully missed.
But it looks like he's going
Planted
to
into
I
the
don't wanna stress
glass.
him out anymore if I'm not that hungry. So yeah, thanks for trying to feed him now.
But don't worry, literally as soon as later that day, the snake was feeling way more comfortable, and he finally started to eat.
Nice.
Let's go. This is gonna be a sick pet, but it's not even gonna be nearly as cool as our final 2 snakes.
Yes.
sir. Next up, we got a $25,000 largest snake in the world.
You see,
Anaconda?
this species is called giant reticulated pythons, and they are absurdly big. And if you can't already tell, I probably
That looks
don't
like a
have
table
enough
to me.
space right here. I would
Oh.
literally have to transform my whole garage into an enclosure.
That's why
Whoa.
instead, to be able to see and learn about a $25,000 snake, I hopped on a plane and flew across the country to this
Whoa.
amazing reptile zoo that supposedly has one of these insane snakes.
What?
Yo, what's up? I just traveled across the country because I heard you guys got some of the craziest snakes here. Is that true? Oh my gosh, you gotta show me.
Do you guys think he did that like right off the cuff? Like he just came in hot like that? Or do you think he like planned it before?
This might be another hostage situation. Do you see her face?
She just looks happy.
We don't know what weapon he's holding behind the camera. Do you guys have any snakes behind there?
What?
Adam, this obviously shows that you have zero riz. Bro is rizzing her up right now. You can't tell?
Okay, you clearly have zero riz then. This is not that type of situation.
I heard you guys have the biggest snake in the entire world.
I do. We
She's
do,
like, that's
actually.
right in the back, actually. You want to see it?
Show me.
Okay, you want to see him?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, let's go.
So I followed her across the zoo.
Ah,
This place
yeah,
was
what?
crazy. They had animals everywhere, including
Me as a
literal.
dino.
Whoa!
Oh my gosh, what am
All
I
right, this
getting
place is
myself
awesome.
into?
But eventually, I got to this area here and waited.
Oh my
while
gosh,
she
this place
got
is
out the
insane.
She threw it over her
$25,000
shoulder.
snake.
Oh my gosh, this thing.
Why is she so
insane.
calm?
Yes,
That thing
this
could
is
just
the
delete
giant
everything.
black-headed python, an absolute beast of a snake. And honestly, I was kind of even scared to stand near it. This thing could easily take me out if it wanted to.
This is actually just kind of crazy
Whoa.
to stand by. I can just touch it. Like, this is
Whoa.
bigger than my hand.
Hey, hey!
So how
Careful
long can
there,
this
Terra
species
Green.
kind of get? I mean, like, is this like the longest species in the world?
Yeah, so they in the wild have been measured up to 30 feet.
Yup, imagine being outside and just seeing
That's
a snake
absurd.
over 30
What does it
feet
eat?
long.
Like
I would
giant
instantly
pigs?
run away. But before we figure out
Would you rather get eaten by a snake like that or by a lion?
Can I die peacefully in my dreams?
No, bro. It's one or the
Oh
other.
my
Why you always
God.
gotta
I think
shit,
a
like,
lion-
make a new
I think a lion.
hypothetical? A lion?
I think a
Okay.
lion takes you out quick. I think they get you in the neck.
I could see that. And then also like snakes, and it'll crumple your body and like crack every bone inside of you, but then you might not even die for a while, I think.
Yeah.
Do you think it would feel good at first though? Like it would feel like a nice Swedish massage for like a sec, you know? I'm not saying like the whole experience, but like for a little bit.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's get a giant python and have it squeeze you for a little bit and see if you like it.
25,000 likes.
Yeah, I'll get squeezed. But then you got to make it stop, okay? You promise?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
totally promise.
Well, we're not gonna use a real snake. I'll play as a snake.
Yeah, I'll throw some rocks at
yeah.
it. That'll stop it.
Yeah. Okay. All
Since
right.
you have so many.
Sounds like we have a plan.
25,000
figure out
likes.
the exact length of this specific snake, I wanted to try and hold it. But if you couldn't guess, it was insanely hard to do with just one hand because of this snake weighing a minimum
Face
of
reveal, face reveal, face reveal, face
150
reveal.
pounds.
Get a
Despite its
tripod!
massive size, you could tell the snake was being extremely friendly towards us and not biting us or anything. Very interesting.
So how long does it take for one of these snakes to get this long? Like,
It depends on how you feed them. But normally about 7 to 10 years.
Wow.
so wow, this thing is 10 years old. And how small do they start? I mean, do you have like an egg or something? Like we can show how it hatched?
I actually do. Do you want to see
Oh
it?
my
let's
gosh,
go.
Terra
So she
Green's
brought me
on.
over here where they have tons of these trays
Whoa.
full of eggs. Yeah, they keep them in these containers to make sure
Whoa.
they have the perfect level
How
of
many are
fish.
they making?
Big eggs.
Yeah, she showed me what one of them
Holy
looks
smokes.
like, and it's just insane how a
Wow.
snake can hatch out of something like this. Then eventually
Oh
one
my
day
God.
be this big. That's a massive size increase.
So yeah, what do they eat
epic.
to get this big?
Well, I don't know if you're going to want to hear it. They eat about a 10-pound rabbit.
So they
What?
just eat giant rabbits. Like,
Oh
how big would it
my
be? Like, can you
gosh.
show with your hands?
It'd be like, it's a big
Oh
size
my
rabbit.
god.
That is
So
a
they really
bunny.
just slither around in the wild looking for innocent little rabbits, and then they pounce on it and
Whoa.
absolutely
Wow.
devour it. Yeah, rest in peace to any rabbits that see snakes like this. But you see, what makes this species so good at hunting is they literally have these built-in heat sensors on their face.
Where?
All of these tiny little holes on the upper lip of
Whoa.
the python can track exactly where a live prey is.
What?
Basically just gives them wall hacks to see rabbits amongst tall, thick grass. And this snake, compared to everyday objects, is pretty cool because here it is next to a massive spray bottle. It is so much bigger that here it is next to a water bottle.
Whoa.
Yep, pretty big. And of course, here it is next to the Terra Green snake plushie, which even though this awesome snake plushie is a whopping 36 inches
Terra Green, you gotta make a bigger plushie, okay? Because I will buy.
long. Even when this python is completely curled up, it kind of dwarfs the size of the plushie. But yeah, this thing curled up is approximately 56 inches long.
What?
But fully stretched out, this thing easily reaches over 20 feet.
This is so cool. But the craziest thing is I've heard this is not even your guys' rarest snake.
What?
Is it?
Oh, nowhere near. Nowhere
Here we go,
near.
$100,000
Can
snake.
you
You
show
want to
me?
see it?
Yeah.
Okay,
let's
so
go
over
see
here,
it.
over here.
Yup, the $100,000 snake is also located at this
have
reptile.
You crazy
Guys,
guy.
it's the two-headed snake. There's only a handful of two-headed snakes in existence, and this zoo doesn't only just have
No.
one or
No.
two. They have 3 two-headed snakes.
Are you kidding me? That's 6 snakes in what? Share some with the rest of us, guys. Oh my gosh. I can't believe they're hoarding all these snakes.
If we can somehow get our hands on those snakes, that's $300,000.
Oh,
Are you
do
thinking what
that
I'm
they
thinking?
have like crazy security there? You don't think so?
It's not advanced enough for 3 Beck brews. We can get it.
And then Jack, with your rocks, we can break the glass and then take him because you have so many rocks that you buy all the time.
We gotta watch out though because they do have crocodiles.
We can do it. We can pull off a heist.
Okay.
They're not rocks.
And they look tiny too, so we could fit them in a bag of sorts. Maybe one of my rock bags.
Yeah, bring your rock bags.
Yeah, all right. Here, let me note that down.
This is a flawless plan.
All right, guys. If you want to see that, let us know.
So I waited here for her to bring out one for me to see.
Wow, wait, so this is the two-headed snake you guys have, right?
This is the two-headed snake.
Oh my god.
No, this is this is the normal one. Obviously, it's a 2-headed snake.
You gotta be certain, Adam. What if she's a prankster? What if it's a prank?
Also, Adam, some snakes have defense mechanisms where they make themselves look like other things when it's not really that.
If I was that lady, I'd be like, this one's a normal one. Like, obviously, it's 2-headed.
Adam, you're just trying to make
Adam.
conversation, bro.
Nah,
Can
my
you
bad.
relax? My goodness.
Adam, Terra Green, we're so sorry. Adam, sometimes he'll lash out when he's very jealous. So I think he's just jealous.
I think Terry Green's just
Snicker bar or
nervous.
something.
I think he's nervous. He's rizzing too hard.
Not gonna bite me, right?
No, I don't.
Yep, literally instantly, this snake tried to bite me, which is kind of a surprise because this specific
Well, only
snake
one head did.
actually knows me. About a year ago, I visited the guy who originally hatched this snake, and I made a whole video about it.
he
But
sold
this
it?
dude literally bought it from him, and a lot has changed about this snake, and I'm gonna show you guys some
It's
very
angry
interesting
now.
stuff.
So the thing that's so interesting about these two-headed snakes is they have like 2 different personalities, is that right?
They can very much. There's usually a dominant and a non-dominant.
And we can see how that was instantly demonstrated with this left dominant head literally just pulling the right head along
Aw.
as it just sat there. But super interestingly, sometimes the 2 heads will almost fight in which direction they want to go, which causes the 2-head snake to just sit there motionless, not moving at all. And here's some footage I
I wonder if they ever like pull each other so hard that they rip in two. Nah, no way, right? Nah, that's not a
yeah, that's
thing.
like trying to like rip your own finger off. Like you just can't get it done. But I do wonder, like, would they ever try to fight each other since they're so close to each other?
I don't think they
Could
can.
They even like turn on each other?
I don't
and
think they
start
could, no.
biting
But
each other.
what I wonder is like the digestive system doesn't even work for like the one head that's on the side. Because like there's clearly a main head that looks like it connects to the body and everything. And then there's like the side head. Does that one, can that one even eat food? Or is it just kind of like living and surviving off of all the nutrients from the main head?
They both eat, but it is connected to the same stomach.
Yeah, I guess they don't both have to then, right? Like you only would need one head to eat and drink and then the other head because it's chill all day.
Yeah. I mean, the one head is very unnecessary.
Adam, we should join. We should surgically put your head onto my body and then you just eat and drink for me all day and then I'll function. We're unstoppable that way.
You would give up eating, Alec? That is an insane take from today.
Yeah, nah, that's a terrible idea
Crazy.
now that I
You're
think
gonna let
about
Adam do your favorite thing on planet Earth?
it. That's a terrible idea now that I think of it. But wait, actually think of this though. We could have one person sleep and the other one awake so that we're always productive 24/7.
24/7
Yo,
surveillance.
wait, that's
no
actually
women could ever
genius.
sneak up on you.
Well, no, see that part's okay. I wouldn't mind that.
Adam doesn't like that though.
It's more of just like making more YouTube videos.
It would be really awkward though when you went to shower or poop.
Nah, it's all right. We've seen each other before.
What is happening? What? You guys say some really weird stuff.
I have not said anything.
Adam, you're weird, dude.
Okay, Rock Boy.
Some mice. As you can see, both
Go
the
buy
heads
some
struck
rocks,
the mice
Jack.
at the same time, but only the left head was actually able to grab onto his mouse. And as that left head started to swallow, all of a sudden the right head decided to just grab on too.
Give me
so now
that.
They
They're
were both
sharing.
eating the same mouse. But this could actually be bad for 2-headed snakes, so the owner separated the heads, and he gave a separate mouse to the right head so they could both eat in peace.
Well, yeah, I could imagine that if the one is latched onto the mouse, because of the way that snakes eat things whole, it could technically pull the snake's head into the mouth of the other, and they would accidentally eat each other.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Epic.
Yeah,
And then, yeah.
pretty crazy.
And then it has diarrhea and poops everywhere.
Anyways, as you can see, this 2-headed snake
It's
is
weird.
quite a bit smaller than the Terra Green snake plushie, which, by the way, is just the perfect plushie if you're an animal.
I already
lover.
have
It's long
3
enough to
Terra
play
Greens.
with,
That's a
and,
cute
you know, just
puppy.
wrap around
I have
random
3.
stuff. Check it out on terragreenstore.com.
Well, dang, this snake is actually
There we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Those are the rarest snakes on the entire planet. And if you guys want to see more, smash like twice and click this video right here.